Hi guys, so I'm Mark from Red Sage Holistic Therapies, as you can see here. My clinic's based in Ossett, Wakefield. I also offer online as well and local alcohol too. So I'm a solution-focused hypnotherapist, psychotherapist and Reiki practitioner, and also sound therapist too. So basically today I'd like to talk to you about solution-focused hypnotherapy very briefly, what it's about, etc. So, as your clue is in the title, solution, it's a solution-focused therapy. It's not a problem-focused therapy. You're not going to be talking about your problems for a whole 1 hour and then, leave and then maybe feel even worse than before you came in. So it's all about solutions. Yes, there were stresses in the past that had caused these issues. It's built up, but it's not necessary to delve into it and, with a magnifying glass and relive that again in the present moment. It's all about, okay, we can see there's issues here, there's problems, and we want to obviously progress to achieve those small steps gradually to achieve the big targets of the goals that you need in order to improve your life and get better, basically. So yeah, solution focused, and there's three main aspects to it, three main components. So of course the hypnotherapy, the trance, which is where the conscious and the subconscious comes together in focus to get the very best out of you from the vast intellectual resource of your left prefrontal cortex here of the brain. Obviously that's very relaxing, similar to meditation. It's not anything strange, don't turn you into a chicken, stage hypnosis. It's nothing like that on the films. You're completely aware, in fact even more aware of your surroundings and what's going on. And basically it's the brain comes up with solutions that you need to implement, as well as obviously being really relaxing. So that's the trance, the hypnosis aspect. We do that towards the end of the session. So at the beginning of the session, we go through what's been good, positives to get you in that lovely left prefrontal cortex part of the brain, a positive rational part. And then we go into brain explanation and brain revision in subsequent sessions. So brain explanation, it's about the neuroscience of how the brain, the mind, the body axis works together, and how you can get into that vicious cycle with the stress response, the fight, flight, freeze, and then I'll tailor that to your presenting issues, conditions, and then obviously explain how we can then start to get you to improve your life as well and get out of that vicious cycle, the stress, the sleep, the anxiety, depression, etc., etc. And then the other component, the third main component, is the psychotherapy aspect. So it sounds a bit scary, but it's not. And that's basically just, it's called the miracle question. We go through it each session, and it's about basically me facilitating you. You've got the tools that you need. It's just about me bringing that out of you, and then getting out certain tasks, answers of what you need to do to fulfill those goals, those long-term achievement targets that you've got. And I get many weird and wonderful answers, but that's all it is. We're not delving into the past. It's purely about the present and then planning for the future as well. So what small changes can you make to then obviously gradually get better? It's very effective. I've seen such amazing results with clients. You can see my reviews, just absolutely very fulfilling. And yeah, it really is. It's a vocation for me. This I used to work in pharmaceuticals, and yeah, it's just, this is obviously truly what I want to do. So me helping others, it helps me. It's a win-win. I see clients improving. All I'm seeing is good things. It's just so great. And again, just so very effective. Personally, I tried counselling in the past, and that didn't work. Everyone's different. It does have its place. But yeah, it was just when I was talking about my problems for an hour, it really just didn't help me. There didn't seem to be any rationale there. Whereas this is very effective. It's a brief therapy, which means you can expect to achieve results quite fast. So it's usually about 8 to 12 sessions, but obviously that's very arbitrary. Everyone's unique in their own way. It could be less, it could be more. But yeah, hopefully that's given you a bit of a brief insight into how solution-focused hypnotherapy is very effective, and what it entails. Okay, thank you.